They gonna ask if I can drink the tea back to back. Yeah. They want it back to back. What's up, my dude? So apparently, we're the ones overreacting to this Jett Lawrence situation. Kind of crazy, isn't it? Jett Lawrence goes out there and picks his own fight and grabs Anderson's helmet for absolutely no reason. And then he posts an apology that he supposedly didn't even write himself. It all came from his manager. And then he unfollows Jason Anderson. But we're the ones overreacting, boys. Oh, y'all are looking real goofy out here. I'm just telling you. Y'all Jett Lawrence fanboys, y'all are looking real damn goofy, bro. So, I gotta come through here and dismantle a couple of these weird little things that I'm seeing online. I'm all over the track, the wet track, little slick conditions, bro. Okay, first of all, we're not expecting Jett Lawrence to give Jason Anderson a real apology. You do realize that's not even what this is about, right? I mean, you do understand that, right? Jason Anderson don't give a shit about if Jett Lawrence is going to apologize or saying he should apologize. It ain't even about that, dog. Some of y'all are trying to twist all of this around like, well, what? I don't know what Jason Anderson expects Jett Lawrence to do. He shouldn't even have to apologize in that situation. Yeah, because that's not even what it's about, you doofus. It's about the fact that Jett Lawrence is not keeping it 100. He's being weird and shady and, we think he came out with an apology, but it's not even actually him. It's just his agent that made that apology on his behalf, and then he randomly unfollows Jason Anderson and doesn't say anything about it. Like, that is just some whack shit, bro. That's whack shit, bro. You're not keeping it 100. You're not standing on business. That's what it's about. It ain't about if Jett Lawrence apologized or if he should apologize. Nobody gives two shits. Nobody ever gave two shits about that. Anytime I ever see this, again, the fanboys, like I said, will try to find a way to defend Jett Lawrence regardless. Literally regardless of what the fuck he does. And the only way they can do that is if they somehow swap everything around and act like we were trying to say something that we were never saying to begin with. We were never saying that Jett Lawrence had to apologize to Anderson. Even Anderson wasn't ever even saying that. He's just like, everybody around you is apologizing for you, like, man up, and at least, stand on your wanting to call me over to you after the race and wanting to get into a scuffle, like, at least be real. If you don't want to apologize and you want to keep it like we're enemies now and you unfollow me, then, come out and say that. Don't come out with some fake apology that you didn't write. That's what Anderson's trying to say. He don't give two shits about Jett Lawrence apologizing. That's not what the fuck it's about, you dumbasses. That's what you want it to be about because you're trying to come up with any excuse that you possibly can. I ain't gonna let you get away with it. Spency boy ain't gonna let you get away with it. And then there's a lot of people out here that are trying to, defend Jett Lawrence's integrity, and they'll try to say things like, well, I know Jett Lawrence and he's a good kid and blah, 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 whatever. Okay, well, if you're ever in a situation where you've got to defend a man's integrity for him, or you feel the need to do that, that's when you know there's a problem. That's when you know there's a real problem. Listen, all we're doing is just going off of what Jett Lawrence is doing. And what Jason Anderson is exposing to everybody that Jett Lawrence is actually doing. We're just going off of what the guy does himself. So if he doesn't want to be perceived these certain ways, then he needs to stop acting like he's acting. He wanted the smoke, so he got it. Stop talking about this bullshit like we're dogpiling on or we're all mob mentality ganging up on him. Bro, He wanted the smoke, so he got it. He started every bit of this. Like, what the hell are y'all boys talking about? Oh, yeah, you're blinded by fanboyism. I see. I know what it is. We're not ganging up on anybody, bro. That's not what this is. You're trying to turn it into 1,000 things that it's not. That's what you're doing. All Jason Anderson is just showing to the world what's actually going on behind closed doors. That's all he's doing. That's it. You can't blame him from doing that. I mean, it's like everybody deserves to know what's actually going on here. Period. I don't give a shit if you're a Jett Lawrence fan, hater, neutral, in between. You deserve to know what's really going on, because otherwise you'd have thought that Jett Lawrence just apologized himself. And all of that, again, it don't matter if he apologized or not. It's the fact he's doing this weird, shady, weird-ass shit where you can't even trust what he's doing on his social medias and what he's posting on his social medias. And he's not standing on business. He's not standing behind what he's doing and what he's posting. He tried to pick a fight and then he didn't really want it, is what happened. And I don't want to hear none of this, he's just a kid, bro. He's 20 fucking years old. That's not just a kid. That is not just a kid. Again, here's more bullshit-ass excuses. People are pulling anything they possibly can out of their ass to try to defend Jett Lawrence in an absolute indefensible situation. Like, bro, what are you doing? And I don't have no problem with, you know, if Jett Lawrence wants to get in a scuffle, and even Jason Anderson was acting like, bro, like, I ain't got no problem with us getting into a bit of a fight. Like, that's cool, but, like, just don't do all this weird, shady, behind closed doors, weird-ass bullshit. Like, just bizarre, whack shit. Not, like, normal dude shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what Jett Lawrence is doing. Now, when it comes to some of the dumb things that Hayden Deegan has done or whatever, him, you know, when he got real angry and slammed his helmet to the ground after he wrecked in outdoors, you could still say that Hayden Deegan is, you know, more of that kid kind of level. You can put some of the blame on that with Hayden Deegan's age, but at this point with Jett Lawrence, no, you cannot. No, the fuck you cannot. You're trying to cover up the fact that Jett Lawrence feels entitled and he feels like the whole field should just part when he's coming through, aka why he got frustrated at Anderson for just racing and getting all flustered and mad and tilted, you know, just with Anderson racing in front of him, okay? That's what we're talking about. Jett acting like he deserves for everybody to get the fuck out of his way, and if they don't, he's going to throw a little temper tantrum. That's what it is. Okay? So every single one of these bullshit, weird-ass little excuses that I have seen have all been absolutely no real base behind it. It don't factor into anything. You're making up random-ass shit. Jett Lawrence was in the wrong in every situation here. And the whole point is, he won't even stand up on picking the fight in the first place. He won't stand up and explain that apology wasn't even real in the first place. He won't stand up and explain any of it. Do you see what I'm saying? That's the problem. And then he unfollows Anderson like they're sworn enemies now. Anderson's just over here like, bro, we got in a little scuffle, a little tussle, like, you know, got in a good little battle, you know, good little fight with you after the race, but it's, you know, it's all good. Like, we can make up or not make up or whatever, but it's the fact that Jett Lawrence is acting like he's too good for that. Jett Lawrence is acting like he's too good to even stoop down to that level to, like, you know, dap it up with Anderson or just, you know, stand on his stupid mistake out there of pulling over, calling Anderson over to him, and then grabbing Anderson's helmet. You know, he can't. The apology was fake, which makes it even worse. You see what I'm saying? Everything's being covered up for Jett Lawrence. It's not even him. Like, what can you even trust that Jett Lawrence puts on his social medias anymore? That's what I'm saying. What the hell can you even trust anymore? It's as if his whole operation is being ran by agents and the Honda team, and it's not even him. So what can you even trust anymore? That's the problem I have. He can't... It's not about if he's one direction or the other as far as if he wants to make up with Anderson or he doesn't want to make up with Anderson. It's the fact that he's not standing up. He's not standing behind anything. You see what I'm saying? That is the ultimate problem at the end of the day. So shut the fuck up about all this other dumb shit. He wanted the smoke, so he got it. He is a rookie out there acting like he's some 7-time champion, acting like he's some next level. Like, bro, you don't even have the accolades in 450 Supercross to be acting like that. Everybody wants to keep covering up for Jett like he's not really that entitled. He's not really that cocky. He's not really this or that. And then we see the direct result of it on the fucking track, bro. Like, you can't keep covering that up. And then Jason Anderson exposes even more of it. And y'all boys are getting real mad. You're getting real upset that your favorite boy out there is actually getting exposed for real. That's what's going on here. And if you can't see that, you are literally... I mean, it's like you can't even see the forest for the trees, bro. Like, it's really bad, bro. If you can't tell this... So, either way, man, I mean, holy shit, some of this just needs to be explained, needs to be reiterated on. Definitely let me know down in the comments, you know, what y'all boys thought. But some of y'all boys, it's just like, I mean, literally, Jett could do anything. And you will find a way to try to defend it, or try to find a way to make it sound like he's the victim here. Bro, he started all this shit. What do you mean? And he's the one that ran it up in on Anderson at the end of the day when he went around Anderson. You can say Anderson held him up all you want, but shit, it ain't like Anderson took him out. And then he's got to pull over after the track, wave Anderson over like, what the hell are you doing? And then grab his helmet when Anderson's literally just trying to end the conflict. He's literally trying to move on, and you don't even allow him to move on because your cockiness and your arrogance and your entitlement took over in the moment. That's what really happened there. So, I don't want to hear any more of these defenses. Stop talking about it. It don't make any sense, bro. It don't make a lick of sense, bro.